The world of cinema is mourning a legend today. Argentine director Luis Puenzo, the visionary who brought us the very first Oscar-winning feature from Argentina, The Official Story, has passed away at the age of 80. His monumental contributions to the craft have left an indelible mark on film history that will never be forgotten.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
History is in the making for the Academy Awards as we look at the groundbreaking news surrounding Project Hail Mary. In a move that has the industry buzzing, puppeteer James Ortiz is officially being submitted for consideration in the Best Supporting Actor category. This bold step aims to finally recognize the incredible work of a performer who brought the beloved rock alien Rocky to life on the big screen. Meanwhile, the conversation online has taken a wild turn as President Trump makes waves with a new AI-generated image. The post claims he has won an Oscar for Best Sound Design for the film Sinners, despite having no involvement in the production whatsoever. It is a bizarre display of digital misinformation that is sparking intense debate about the use of AI in modern politics. This push to honor James Ortiz for his puppetry work in Project Hail Mary highlights a long-standing debate about how we define acting in the digital age. As Amazon MGM Studios moves forward with this historic campaign, we are left wondering if the Academy is finally ready to embrace new forms of performance. Stay tuned for more updates on these stories and everything else happening across the globe. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Cinema has lost a true visionary today. Luis Puenzo, the Argentine filmmaker who etched his name into history as the architect behind the country's very first Oscar-winning feature, The Official Story, has passed away at the age of 80. It is rare for a director to deliver a debut that doesn't just win accolades, but fundamentally shifts the cultural landscape, yet Puenzo did exactly that. His masterpiece was not just a film. It was a piercing, necessary mirror held up to the dark realities of the Argentine dictatorship, giving voice to the voiceless when they needed it most. Beyond the hardware and the statues, Puenzo's legacy lies in his uncanny ability to weave deeply personal human drama into the harsh tapestry of political history. He taught us that film, at its best, is a tool for truth. If you have not yet experienced the emotional weight of The Official Story, treat this as your sign to watch it tonight and witness why his voice was so vital. Rest in power, Luis Puenzo. Thank you for showing the world that even in the face of silence, the truth can always find a way to be told. If you appreciated this tribute to a legend, hit that subscribe button to keep cinema history alive. Ever felt like the Oscars are trapped in the past, refusing to acknowledge the magic of non-human performances? Well, grab your popcorn, because Project Hail Mary is about to blow the lid off the Academy's stubborn rules. For decades, we've watched icons like Andy Serkis bring characters like Gollum and Caesar to life with heart-wrenching depth, only to be snubbed by voters who claim they're just rewarding special effects. But now, the game is changing. Amazon MGM Studios is officially pushing to get puppeteer James Ortiz nominated for Best Supporting Actor for his breathtaking work as Rocky, the alien companion in Project Hail Mary. It's a massive, long-overdue shift. Think about it. Why do we treat puppetry and motion capture as mere technical specs when they provide the emotional backbone of the entire film? Ortiz himself hit the nail on the head, noting that he isn't just operating a prop. He's crafting a character with a beating heart. The Academy has flirted with special achievement awards in the past, but let's be honest, that was just a way to sidestep real recognition. By finally opening the door to a puppeteer, the Oscars have the chance to move past their archaic obsession with traditional live-action acting and embrace the future of storytelling. If an actor can make you cry, laugh, or feel profound empathy for a creature made of metal, wire, or pixels, isn't that the definition of a performance? It is time for the Academy to stop gatekeeping what counts as acting and start honoring the artists who bring the impossible to life. Do you think a puppet should be able to walk away with an Oscar? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaking up the industry. After all, if we can believe in an alien, maybe it's time we believe in a new era for Hollywood's biggest night. Think you've seen the peak of political vanity? Think again. Former President Donald Trump just hit a new level of delusion that honestly has to be seen to be believed. He recently took to Truth Social to share an AI-generated image of himself clutching an Academy Award. Not for acting, not for directing, but for Best Sound Design on the film Sinners. Yes, you heard that right. He is literally claiming credit for the post-production audio of a movie he had absolutely zero involvement with. It's almost impressive how deep this God complex goes. This follows his bizarre, viral stint of posting AI art of himself as Jesus Christ, and clearly he's found a new hobby, using generative AI to rewrite his own reality. When reporters actually bothered to ask him about this fictional Oscar, he didn't pivot or apologize, he doubled down. He actually claimed that Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and even Rosie O'Donnell were his fellow nominees, and that he simply beat them because, in his words, he knows EQing and layering better than anyone in Hollywood. This isn't just harmless posturing, though. It's a disturbing window into a post-truth world where a fabricated image can mobilize a base. In the wake of this post, the actual Oscar-winning sound team for Dune, Part 2 faced real-world harassment and swatting from extremists who seem to believe any narrative Trump pushes. When we have a former leader prioritizing the cultivation of a digital ego trip over the reality of the people he claims to serve, it's not just embarrassing, it's dangerous. What do you think? Is this just another day in the strange world of modern politics? Or is this the moment we admit that the line between satire and reality has officially disappeared? Hit that subscribe button and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. After all, if the truth doesn't matter anymore, what exactly are we left with? Ever imagined a space alien becoming a frontrunner for an Academy Award? It sounds like pure science fiction, but that is exactly what is happening with Project Hail Mary. If you fell in love with Rocky, that lovable arachnid alien who stole the show alongside Ryan Gosling, you have one man to thank: James Ortiz. Amazon MGM Studios is officially pushing to get Ortiz a nomination for Best Supporting Actor at this year's Oscars. And honestly, it is about time we recognize the incredible craft behind the creature. It is truly an amaze situation for a performer who brought so much heart to an alien character without ever showing his own face on screen. Now you might be wondering, can a puppeteer actually win an acting Oscar? Well, thanks to specific Academy rules that allow for this kind of recognition, rules that were actually paved by the Special Achievement Award back in 1972, the answer is a resounding yes. While the Golden Globes might have some rigid guidelines keeping him out of the race, Ortiz is fully eligible for the BAFTAs, the Critics' Choice Awards, and the Major Actor Awards. It is a brilliant acknowledgement that acting isn't just about what we see in front of the lens. It is about the soul poured into a performance, whether it is flesh and blood or strings and silicone. Project Hail Mary, directed by the visionary duo Phil Lord and Chris Miller, has been absolutely crushing it, pulling in over $570 million globally. It is the kind of high-stakes, sci-fi emotional roller coaster we rarely see executed this perfectly. With an ensemble cast featuring Sandra Hüller and Lionel Boyce, the film is already positioning itself as an awards season titan, targeting top-tier categories like Best Picture and Best Director. But it is the bond between Gosling's Dr. Ryland Grace and Ortiz's Rocky that really anchors the film's success. It is a reminder that in the vastness of space, the most human connection we can find might just be with someone, or something, entirely from another world. Do you think a puppeteer deserves the gold statue, or should the acting categories remain strictly for human performances? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the films everyone is talking about. After all, the best stories aren't just seen, they are felt.